morning, dear students. Today we are going to continue with the lesson HCF and LCM. In the previous video, we have studied about prime numbers, composite numbers, co-prime numbers and twin prime numbers, isn't it? And based on that, we have solved practice set 10. And in this video, we are going to learn about factorizing a number into its prime factor. Okay? Means we are going to factorize the number, but when we are factorizing means when we are finding its factors, factorizing means what? To find its factors. Okay, so when we are finding the factors of a certain number, that factors will be prime factors, means mostly they will be prime numbers. Okay, so a simple but very important rule we are going to use here, and this important rule was found by or was given by Euclid. Okay, he is one of the Greek mathematician, and he used this simple and important rule to find out HCF or GCD and LCM of numbers. Okay, so what is HCF? HCF means highest common factors. So whatever factors you will find out, that from that the greater one will be the HCF, means the highest one. In the same way, divisors whatever are there, from that greatest is called as a GCD. Okay, and he also used this method to find the least common multiple, that is LCM. So multiples means what you have studied, yes, in 5th standard. Even factors, divisors, everything we will revise it. But see, from that multiple, whatever is smaller number, that is called as an LCM. So Euclid used that method, and he used to find out the HCF or GCD and LCM of a number. What does this rule says? So let us study. The rule says that any composite number, composite numbers means what? The numbers which have many factors. Yes, prime numbers are having only two factors. Yes or no? That is 1 and that number itself. But composite numbers have many factors, means more than two factors. Such numbers are called composite numbers. So I'll take example 24. Now it comes in which table? Correct. 1 stable, 2 stable. These are called as factors. Yes or no? Means see, it also comes, if you want, you can also write 24 as 4 into 6. 4 6 are. Now, is this 4 and 6 prime number? No, they are also composite number. So see children, what this rule says. This rule says that any composite number can be written as the product of prime numbers. Yes, means any composite number can be written as product, means multiplication of prime numbers. Now I have written here product. What is the product? 4 into 6 will give us 24. But are these two prime numbers? No, these are not prime numbers. But can we write these numbers in prime numbers? Yes, here 4 when do we get? 2 multiplied by 2. And when do we get 6? 2 multiplied by 3. Yes, and this multiplication if I write here, what will I get? See here, 2 2s are 4. Yes, 2 3s are 6. And 6 4s are 24. Will I get 24? Yes, means can we say in short, see here I will just cancel this part. So, can we say 2 multiplied by 2, see here, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3, will it give us 24? Yes, see here, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So see here, is this composite number is written as product of the prime numbers? Yes, so same rule whatever I explained you just now was defined by whom? Euclid. His rule says that any composite number can be written as product of prime numbers. Okay, so did you understand up till here? Now we will revise how we had found HCF of the numbers in 6th standard. Okay, so here I have given you question. We have to write or find out HCF of 24 and 36. So what method we used last year? See, first we used to write the numbers. What is our first number? 24. Okay, and what is our second number? 36, isn't it? Now, HCF means factors. In which table will it come? So, it will come in 1's table and 24's table. Yes, so first factor will be 1 and last factor will be 24. Now, we will find other factors between these two numbers. Okay, will it come in 2's table? Surely, you all know 2 how much are? 12 are. So, we'll write here 2 12s are 24. Now, these are the next factors. Now, in between these two numbers, which factors will it come in 3's table? Yes, 3 how much are? 8s are. So, we'll write here 3, 8s are 24. Now, these are the next two factors. Now, between 3 and 8, will it come in any other table? We will check. After 3, 4. 4's table will it come? Yes, 4 how much are? 4, 6 are. Now, between 4 and 6 we have only one number 5. Will it come in 5's table? No. So, these are the factors of 24. What are the factors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. Now, the next factor number is 36. So, the first factor of 36 will be 1 and last factor will be 36. Okay. Now, between these two, 1 and 36, other numbers we will search. Will 36 come in 2's table? Yes, it will surely come in 2's table. 2 how much are? Correct, 2 18s are. 2 18s are. Next, will it come in 3's table? Yes, 3 how much are? 3 12s are. Now, between 3 and 12 we will search. Move after 3. After 3 comes 4. So, will 36 come in 4's table? Yes, what is that? 4 9s are 36. Any other table afterwards? Between 4 and 9, 5. It doesn't comes in 5's table. Then 6. Yes, what is that? 6 6 are. 7 no. And 8 no. So, these are the factors of what? Correct. These are the factors of 36. What are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 36. Now, we will write common factors among both of them. See here? Common factors. Now, just look, I'll underline. 1 is common in both of them. So, we'll write 1. 2 is common. So, we'll write 2. 3 is common. So, we'll write 3. Yes or no? Next, which number? 4, 6. Yes or no? So, I'll underline those factors. So, I'll underline see 4 and I'll write here 4. Next, 6 is also common. 6 and then do you have any other 8 is there here? Not there. Then which is the next? 12. Yes or no? So, we'll write here 12 is the last common factor. So, the common factors in both of them are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Isn't it? Now, from this many factors, which is the greatest factor? Correct. The greatest factor is what? 12. Yes or no? So, HCF of 24 and 36 is 12. Got it? So, I'll write here now HCF is equals to 12 because it is the greatest one. Did you understand? So, this was the method of finding HCF which we have studied in 6th standard. Now, I'll recall the method of finding LCM. So now we will find out LCM of 8 and 12. Okay. So here we found out factors. Yeah. HCF means factors. So we searched in which table that particular number comes, or by which numbers is that particular number divisible. So 24 is divisible by 1, 2, 3 and so on. Yes, so this is called as a HCF or GCD. Now what is LCM? LCM means what? Least common multiples. Means you have to write multiples of both of them. Means here 8. If I will take 8, then what will be 8's multiple? Means 8's table in short. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, 8 fours are 32, 8 fives are 40, 8 six are 48, 8 sevens are correct 56, 8 eights are 64, 8 nines are 72 and 8 tens are 80 and so on. Many will be there. Okay. So this whatever I have written, in short, I have written the table of 8. Table of 8 means they are called as multiples of 8. Got it? Now the next number is what? The next number is 12. Isn't it? So now we will write multiples of 12. That means we are going to write the table of 12. So see here 12. 12 ones are 12. 12 twos are 24. 12 threes are 36. 12 fours are 48. 12 fives are 60. 12 six are 72. Enough. This much table is enough. Why? Because some numbers are we getting common in both of them? Yes. So which are the common multiples here? And we want the least, means the smallest multiple. We want here common multiple. Okay. Which is the common multiple? And that too least means the smaller one. Any number is common. See here itself we got 24. Even 48 is there, 72 is there. But which is the smallest one among all this? 24 is the common. See, otherwise we'll write. First we'll write the common multiples. 24, so 24. Even 48, so 48. 72, so 72. But, okay. Now, which is the least one among them? 24. Yes, 24 is the smallest multiple. So, LCM of 8 and 12 is 24. Did you understand what is meant by LCM and HCF? HCF means we find out the factors, means the numbers which are divisible by each other. And here we are finding multiples means tables and the smallest one. So this method we have used in standard 6 to find HCF and LCM. But this year we are going to use Euclid's method. Whose? Euclid's. That is prime factor method we are going to use. Means only we are going to use prime numbers and find out the factors. For example, how I had taught you 24. Did I take a composite number 24? And it was coming in which table? 4, 6. 4 how I taught you to write 2 into 2. And 6 how we wrote 2 into 3. And all multiplied. Then these were the prime numbers, no? So these are called as a prime factors of 24. So now we are going to learn prime factor method to find out the HCF. I will teach you. Okay. So this was just the revision. Now let's learn how to find out the prime factors of a number. Okay. So before learning how to find prime factors of a number, we all should know the prime numbers, isn't it? We have written and also studied about it. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and so on. I have given you the list of all 25 prime numbers from 1 to 100. Yes, that 25 numbers what I have given you, they are called as prime numbers. And that prime numbers we are going to use and find out the factors of a number. Okay, and such method by which we are finding the factors of a number by using prime numbers, it's called as prime factors of a number. See, once again I'll take the same number, that is 24. Okay, so see here, suppose this is a number 24. We have to find out its prime factors. Now we are having two arrangements, okay, to find its prime factors. See, first one is vertical arrangement. What is the first arrangement? Vertical arrangement. So, next one is horizontal. But first we will study vertical. Means what we are going to do, students, here? We will write 24, our number. Then we will draw one vertical line besides it. And you are having horizontal lines in your CW. Yes or no? I am not having, so I am just drawing. You can also draw like this, small ones. So now I will use only prime numbers. So which is the first prime number? Correct, 2. Now we have to check whether this number comes in that particular table. So to check, we should know test of divisibilities. You have studied test of divisibilities in standard 5 and standard 6. While solving, I am going to explain it to you all and we will recall it. Separately, I will not recall it. Okay. Now, we will check whether 24 is coming in 2 stable or no. Means, is 24 divisible by 2? What is the test of divisibility of 2? At units place, we should have numbers like 0. What should be the numbers? 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. If such numbers are there at units place, then that number comes in 2 stable. Now what do we have at units place? 4. Then is 4 here? Yes, 4 comes in 2 stable, no? So 24 will also come in 2 stable. Did you all understand? Now 2 how much and how to solve? See here. First we will write our first prime factor, that is 2. 2 stable. Now start from this place. Highest place value. 2 stable. Will you get this 2? Yes. 2 how much are? 1s are 2. So what I will write below this? See here. 2. 1s are 2. I am just writing 1 there. Now, will you get 4 in 2 stable? Yes. 2 2s are 4. Now, those who know the tables can write it directly. That is 2 12s are 24. Yes or no? Now, again, will this 12 come in first prime number? What is the first prime number? 2. Will you get 12 in 2 stable? Surely, how much are? Correct, 2 6 are. So, we'll write here, see. 2 6 are 12. Got it? You should have all the prime numbers. Till that you should solve. Okay. Now see, again 6 is a composite number. So you have to solve this. Now 2 how much are? Will it come in 2 stable? Surely. So we'll write here 2 3s are. Yes. Now we got a prime number here. What is that prime number? 3. In which table will this prime number come? Yes, its own table, that is 3 1s are 3. So did we get 1? So all here when you get 1, then you have finished all the prime factors. So here whatever you are getting, are these prime numbers? You have to use only prime numbers this side, children. Then that method is called as prime factor method. Okay, so you can see here you have got all the prime numbers. So what will be the prime factors of 24? See here, you have to write it using product sign because you have learned what Euclid said. He said that composite number is written as product of prime numbers. We can write it as product of prime numbers. So what are prime numbers? 2. Again 2, no? So multiplied by 2. Again you have 2. So you'll write multiplied by 2. And lastly you are having 3. So you'll write multiplied by 3. Okay students. So what are the prime factors of 24? The prime factors of 24 are 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. So this is how we are going to find out prime factors of 24 by vertical arrangement. Okay. Now we will learn how to find prime factors by horizontal arrangement. So now we will find prime factor of 24 by horizontal arrangement. So see what you have to do. You have to first write the number. What is our number? Yes, it is 24. Okay. So we have written 24. Now, first you will think of the first prime numbers. What is the first prime number? 2. Will 24 come in 2's table? Yes. 2 how much are? 2 12s are 24. So first you will write here 2 12s are. Prime number you will take at beginning. Is it product? In product form you will solve. 2 12s are 24. Now what is, we are here, this is prime number, but are we having one composite number? So again we will find factors of this one. For that is equals to 2 multiplied by, I have written as it is. Means this 2 I have written as it is, multiplication sign as it is. Now I will find factors of 12. Will it come in 2's table? Only prime factors. Yes, again it is coming in 2's table. 2 how much are? 2 6 are. Yes, here what I did? Whom did I factorized? Yes, I factorized 12 here. So I will write here 12 is factorized. Okay, what is factorized here? 12 is factorized. Got it students? Now the next step. Still we are having a composite number. What is that? 6. So see what I will do. First two numbers I will write as it is. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied. See here? 2 and 2 I wrote as it is. Now I will find factors of 6. Will it come in 2's table? Yes. 2 3s are. So here what did I do? Here I factorized what? 6. So I will write here 6 is factorized. Okay students. So in this step I factorized 6. Now what are the prime factors I use here? Yes, they are 2 and 3. So again I can say that prime factors of 24 is, see here, did I get again 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3? Yes or no? So see, the prime factors of 24 are 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. So this method what we have used is called as a prime factor method. Okay. So students, always remember to write a given number. Listen carefully. To write a given number. What was our given number? 24. Yes. As a product of its prime factors. So we have written product means multiplication of prime factors. Means did we use prime numbers? Yes. Is to factorize it into primes. Did you understand? To write a given number as a product of its prime factor is to factorize it into primes. Okay. So now after practice set 10 in your CW, you are going to write these notes which are displayed on the screen. This is the first page and this is the second page. So do write these notes in neat and good handwriting in your CW.